want to keep that one building in the picture. You do this stuff. So that one, this one is just doing this for starters. And on the non-native side is when that one falls in. So, and if you just one beat it for a minute to get comfortable. So the top one is kind of just doing a weave, or the start of a weave. Yeah. If it gets weak, you can use your arm to push that one a little faster. So try being a little more at your waist or closer to your belly button, I think is the ideal. Mm-hmm. I kind of forgot about doing these. And that somehow turns into a Superman. I don't remember. Ah, there it is. Like that. Oh, it's so sloppy though. So if you could do stall chasers, you should be able to do these. Yeah. You're up, double up. Try one up, one down. Yeah. Oh, you're going both up.
Up, one down, down.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like this, why is this? Why is this? Okay. One up, one.
Nope.
One up, one down. One up.
If you
One
think
down.
when you first start it, this one, since it's still, just move it down a tiny bit when that one goes up, and that'll initiate the movement. Your muscle memory wants to do two. Oh. Huh? Yeah, yeah, yeah. There it is. Then, once you get it in there, try turning instead of staying still.
Okay.
And you can turn either way. One of the photographers was just taking pictures of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just stopped. He's right there behind us.
那请帮我们多拍拍啊！
啊，我在偷拍呀！
你没有偷拍，你让他偷偷拍。
啊，
这到时候发给我们。
哇，拍的真的真好！你们店这是什么？直播？
This one's always a good
叫
picture.
Boy，就是一个流动道具。
啊，
然后他算是一个玩的很厉害的一个大神。
哇塞！
然后他 YouTube 上有个几万粉丝就过来玩了，然后我就抓着他，我说赶快教我拍拍，他明天要走了。
哇塞，可以啊！
这个可以点火，但是这里反正上海这边点不了，所以他带着 LED。
对，玩火的那种啊。
玩火的话也有很多他会玩。
哇，这应该是来一个专场表演。
放个二维码。
哇。
So you can also kind of, instead of doing full turns, you can do this little half step just the same. Full turns, half steps. Yes. Bam, now you got it in the memory.
Nice. Do you know Alien John?
Mhm.
哇，第一我已经拍，我上来我说哇。
His brain is,
He's crazy.
yeah.
观众朋友们，观众朋友们
He's
please
helping
see our
you online.
yes, our presentation is very good. Everyone, this is Shanghai. Welcome to Shanghai. Our good best people here. Good.
Microphone.
Okay. Surprise, very surprise. Welcome the world's peoples. Come to China and see a good man, a best man do a good things. Very good. We like him. Very surprise. Everyone, every night, you can come here, see him.
Oh, there's one. One is like turning. One is this. Now it's turning. But obviously really.
Are you doing flower turns?
Yeah, I think it was different directions. And yeah, but I always get lost. There's one with it. I don't know, cause I think now I'm just learning one trick. And sometimes it gets, for me, I'm like, yeah. Or find a system that I can one cushion, but yeah, for me sometimes it's like, no, that's not how it should become. I'm getting lost. 朋友，你拍了那么多，留个联系方式啊！师傅 He just left.
Steve Dondrell, what's up?
He just left.
We just had a photographer over here taking pictures. We We out here in Shanghai, China, guys. Oh, they shut off that big building. Let's. They shut off both of them.
Very late now. Yes. Oh, there's also one. Yeah, this one. I always pass this one. Like, like, like the ball is.
Oh, isolation.
Yeah. Bike tracer. Okay.
See the big old boats coming in. Enjoy your meal, Steve. Doesn't matter what move you're doing. Does not. Valve over there.
So
Couple
cute.
seconds.
So cute.
Something about having fire on your ass. Everyone did it. You're on fire! And then if they yell that, you play off.
Wow.
Not.
Nice trick. I love it.
Motions up. Easy. Technical. Valve movement. And then
helmet. Okay, we can make a contact together. We can make a we can make a couple.
I know shitloads of parking spots.
Yeah, so just tell me if I need it. Like,
Little chaser things. I think they call them chasers. I don't know. They pretty much everywhere. So sometimes like cars will fire if they're super hot. Naturally, they'll put a few like this. I see a few there. Put the mic back on. You got it. Sorry about that. We lost our people. Are we still live?
blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Hello everyone. Welcome to Greg channel. Here we are at Shanghai. This is the Shanghai Tower, but shut down the light now. I think slowly everybody shutting down the light.
So is this weather or smog?
I think it's the weather.
Because I don't feel like it would be as smoggy here, like say Philippines or Thailand, because there's not 7,000 motors.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody's electric.
Yeah. We don't allow the motor in the city center.
Oh, that's why.
Even you got the lesson, no, proper lesson, no, you are not allowed.
Huh.
You will get like fine. So if you have a like a low, even those proper motorbike, those, you can only on the
Oh, that's crazy. You couldn't
outside.
even have like a nice,
Yeah,
Because
you
I've not heard a single motorcycle like,
Yeah.
wah! I don't hear it ever.
No, we're not allowed there.
Ah.
So people can only just drive outside of the city center. But you will still get you get the fine and then you drive around. You get the fine, I get fine, so I drive around.
I can't remember how the expression goes, but in America it's something like any anything that is illegal that only gets you a ticket is a poor person's problem. Because rich people don't give a fuck. They're going to break that law. Say it's a parking spot up front.
Yeah.
That's just their fee for parking there. And if you got so
Yeah.
much money, then whatever.
Exactly.
It's poor people problems.
Exactly.
Hmm. When people catch it, another good reaction one is this,
Oh, this one's cool.
because I'm not looking, and often I will look right at the person.
Oh.
And I've just done it so many times, it almost always lands in my hand. Like, not, I'd say it's about 95% of the time.
Wow. That must
If
be
I'm-
practice a lot.
Yeah, that one's just muscle memory only. And I think I learned it when I had a broken hand on this side, because I just needed something to do. So I had one poi. I started here. I was like, oh, okay. What can we get a little further on that? Oh, we can. I'm doing them here.
Oh. We should put our QR code to let you give
Yeah,
some
these
money.
people up here. Ooh. Do you do any of this stuff?
Wow.
Last one is just there. When the tether is going upward, you just let go.
Oh, okay. Look, sounds easy, eh?
Kind of is. See?
Oh.
And eventually the tether is gonna land in your hand.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Oh. That's easier than I thought.
Yeah, the fold is when it becomes hard. Ooh, that was nice. That was all the way up.
Like a contact ball, eh?
Yes, that's exactly what's going on.
Do you do juggling?
A little. I maybe know like 6 juggling moves.
Wow.
Better with balls than clubs.
It's getting cold.
The next level of this, so once it hits here, instead of catching it, you're gonna fold that way. Let me get it straight. Oh, you fold, and then it goes back out. I find I'm better with that one with no sweatshirt or anything like that.
Oh, I see. It's fun, this one.
Yeah, it feels nice. Yeah.
Some people.
Not hit themselves in the mouth. Yeah, when people get really good, they'll be going back and forth with it.
Wow.
I'm not that good with that one. There you go. That was beautiful. Like the fold and everything.
Nice. There's so much left for me to practice on. Oh, it's getting
I would
cold.
say a little more momentum.
Momentum.
A little bit more.
Okay.
Not too much.
Wow.
Right there. Yep. See if we can do this. Oh, I haven't done that in too long. It doesn't work anymore. My legs don't work.
I'm getting cold.
What do you think, guys? It's just a small live. Should we give it a break? Got 47%.
So we keep on walking, have a little more walk.
We'll see if we can gain some more people while we're walking here. Hello, NID. So now you can kind of see it because it's in my bag, how bright they are.
Oh yeah, I see it.
So the light will charge them the whole time. I think it was only $15 more to get those than the regular ones. So I was like, why wouldn't I do that?
That's cute.
But the guy I ordered them from is a bad businessman. First he sent me the wrong ones twice. And the second time he's like, just keep whatever I sent you. I'll send you the right ones and an extra gift. And I was like, all right. Then it took 2 more months. I was like, dude, you're killing me. What kind of business are you running?
Slow business.
You may have heard of him, because I would say there's 2 people in all of the world that are the most innovative, and that's Chris Kelly. He's a dreadlock guy from California or Oregon. He's made up more moves than most people even know. And then, oh my God, don't draw a blank. Fuck. It's another dreadlock guy, and he's out in like either Europe or Australia. Now I'm forgetting.
Ting?
What's the name?
Ting?
Tim, yes.
Yeah.
Tim, fuck, what the hell is his last name?
From
Techie
Australia.
Tim, Techie Tim, I think he goes by, or some shit like that. I forgot his damn last name.
Ah.
He's one of the few people I've never hung out with.
Yeah, I think last year he, in the same one, he came to the Chinese Flow Fest. It's our first season. This festival. He's a really good guy as well.
Yeah, super nice guy.
Yeah.
I think Song was just hanging out with him recently.
Oh yeah, recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was super jealous. I was like, suck everything you can from that guy in his brain. Start moving, we get 10 more people. One super sad thing about my whole content, life, career stuff, fire dancing and flow arts is my least viewed stuff.
I see. Yeah, I understand.
I could do a fucking live fire show, maybe get 3,000 or less. But if I sit down to eat at a restaurant,
Yeah.
15, 20,000, I'm like, really guys?
Yeah.
It's way more entertaining spinning fire than eating.
I know.
But that's one thing people love it so much.
I understand.
You should have seen how my views went up when I was doing a live stream in front of a hotel in Pi, and Song came up, and she just like was going by, and I was like, hey! And she stopped, and we ended up talking, but we were just talking on the live. Hundreds of people stayed. Like, I don't know if it's her face or our conversation, but I was like, girl, do you see this right now? It's like,
The internet.
she must have had like 75 people tell her she's beautiful. Try spinning fire while eating.
不要下来，直接爬到底。
That's cool.
So famous. So how you get into the flow art?
I was at a music festival, sitting on the edge, just watching live music, like on the edge of a pavilion. In front of me, I saw a guy doing glow sticks, but like that super fast style from back in the day, like and I'm drawn to it. I couldn't stop watching. And then the corner of my eye, I saw like a flame back here.
Whoa.
So I turned around, and my friend, like right now, I was like, hold my stuff. I went down, I got right in front of the guy. I was like, what are you fucking doing? Are you kidding me? And I was tripping, you know?
Yeah.
And he was like, get back, Spunyon, you're gonna fuck me up. And I stayed, I watched until he was finished. A bunch of girls went up to him, so I didn't get a chance to talk to him because that was his thing. And I saw him at 6 o'clock in the morning practicing by the water. And I was like, the guy! So I left my friends, I went and talked to him. He taught me how to do a butterfly and the start of a weave. And he's like, if you can do these two things in every direction by the next time I see you, I'll teach you another move. And I was like, So it was like 2 weeks later, I knew it all. Backwards, forwards, plus an extra move. And he was like, wow, dude, you're serious, huh? I was like, this is awesome. This is what I want to do. And it was about a year or maybe 8 months later, I saw a fire troop and I was like, wow, like, this is like, I want to do that. So I started hanging out with those guys. They never asked me to be an official member, but they hired me a few times. But I didn't like that. I wanted to like have my own thing. So I started a fire troop with that guy, my current girlfriend at the time, and my ex-girlfriend, because I already taught both of them. So I asked them to become friends. I was like, I know this is weird, guys, but like, we could have something cool here, you know? Those two are still like best friends now, like all these years later. So we started the fire troop with 4 of us. We added 2 more. For a long time, it was just the core 5. And then over time, we grew to like 39 people. It's more of a collective now. Like we still have the core people that I call on first. Like those people get offered money first.
I see.
And yeah, it was just floodgates from there because I was obsessed. And I immediately became the best in the group because I was just so obsessed with it.
So are you kind of like person like once you think you want to do something, you will go straight
Oh, I'm
up?
going all in.
Ah,
Yeah.
That's a nice quality. But you won't feel hesitate, you won't be doubting like, oh, hesitate, are you sure?
No, because I also have a strong belief that as humans, as long as you believe you can, you can. It doesn't matter what the thing is. We are literally built to learn. Like our microbiome, the way our brain works, the synapses in our brain, we are built to learn. And I think as long as you know that and believe it, then nothing is a problem.
Since when you have this belief, like does it come from someone else or your own experience? Like,
I think it comes from my experience because I came from nothing. I had a terrible upbringing, terrible family life. Like I was in trouble a lot, kicked out of school in 7th grade. And I just knew I needed to make my own way and no one else was going to help me. So
since that young kid, young
yeah.
age.
I moved out when I was 15 and I stopped going to school. I got my first job.
I
My mom was a terrible drug alcoholic and beat the shit out of me regularly, so I didn't want to be in that environment. All she had was terrible stepdads for me after my dad.
So you came out with this kind of toxic place, and yeah, but I think it's it's a really hard for lots of people for who can come from such a toxic place, but with such strong belief in yourself. Lots of people may just fall into more depression or doubting or keep on looking some toxic relationship because their childhood.
I definitely keep finding that for sure.
Yeah, we all are.
Yeah.
We all.
I attract that to me so badly.
But do you see yourself as a long time planning? It's like since you will be like, okay, let's do this. Do you will plan for a long-term shit or just for now? You'll be like, if I want to do it now, I do it now.
I'm gonna say a mix of the two. Definitely, that's a huge mix of the two. Because what's coming to my head is like just thinking about traveling. Sometimes I travel on an absolute whim. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't buy a return ticket because I don't know where I'm gonna go, and I just go. But then, like, I went to Mexico with my friend Steve. We only had 2 weeks. There was like 700 things I wanted to do. I planned everything, and Steve was just happy that I planned everything.
Yeah, sometimes you need this kind of character.
So it kind of goes both ways for sure on that.
That is interesting. But because since you have like 5 people crew, are you the main manager?
Yeah, I'm the booking agent. I'm the guy who sets things up, picks things out, decides the costumes. I do more props than anybody else in the group. I actually have one guy that's pretty much tied with me now, / I personally think he's become better than me. not at performing, but at general flow arts.
Oh, I see.
He's just gotten so good. He's turned his whole life. All he does is smoke pot or sell pot and flow.
Wow.
Even his regular day job, he works in a mall, and his job is to spin all day.
Wow.
That's it. He gets paid a regular hourly wage to spin. He loves that. And then he still sells weed there too.
That's so good.
He's my main go-to, like when I'm traveling and stuff and I get booked. If people expect me, I can feel comfortable sending him because he does so much. And two of his things, he's top 3 in the entire United States.
Wow.
Devil sticks,
Uh-huh.
he's one of the best in the world.
Wow.
And then, you know what trials bike riding is? Where like your bike has no seat and maybe you jump from this to this to this and stuff like that. We got him to add fire to that years ago, well, probably 15 years ago now. But that was just something he was already good at doing as a job, like professionally. And we're like, dude, why don't we put fire on this bike and start jumping over me?
Shit.
So that became a thing.
Shit.
That's one of the bigger acts too. People really love that. It looks dangerous as hell. He has landed on me before.
Oh, I see. Wow. Amazing.
There was one situation that was pretty bad. We have a really big festival in Connecticut where we perform 4 times a night. It was our 3rd show of the night on the 3rd day. And, you know, Joe's getting tired, but people egged him on and he was gonna jump over 3 girls and then me at the end. You know, he put me at the end just in case.
Yeah, I understand.
Well, the just in case happened. He landed right here with his back wheel and it went across my ribs. It left the bruise of a bike tire, like the actual tread across my fucking chest and stomach. It was felt bad in the moment, but like,
After.
you know, I was like, I felt like I was on the ground for a long time, but everyone else told me I stood right up and like put my hand up to the crowd.
Yeah.
I'm okay. But then I went behind the statue
yes.
and I crashed out on the ground. I'll be sure to send that him jumping over me thing. That's definitely a super unique. We started doing a battle where I use that same sword that I was talking about, and while he's on the bike, he tries to chase after me and hit me with the bike, and I try to hit him with the sword. And it's kind of stupid, but it's funny. Like, the kids really like that, because it's things they recognize. They recognize a sword, they recognize a bike. Now this stuff is on fire. One of my other crowd pleasers is jump rope. I do a full fire jump rope. It's a 6 feet long piece of rope about that thick, and the whole thing is fire.
Wow.
So I start with just the rope, you know, and I do some things with one hand, some poi moves, and then I hit it against the ground super hard and go so fast that it looks like it's not possible. And then while I'm doing that, I switch to 2 hands, and then I open it up out of nowhere and start jump roping. And that's when the crowd loses it. And it's probably a 45-second prop. Probably only lasts 1 minute, 45 seconds, something like that. It's a good show closer, though. It's been a fun road for sure. Where are we? We are in Shanghai. What time is it here? Oh, she's answering everything. Thank you, Lady Rock and Pop. See, that's another thing about my great moderator. Is like, if I'm not reading it, she's already answering the people's question.
She's so good.
Oh, she's freaking great. This woman is amazing. And we joke, I tell people she's a machine, because I think she sleeps 5 minutes at a time. Call that the saxophone, not the saxophone, because it's sexy. Hello, Wilson.
Where is this place? Why everybody goes back?
Oh, I think it's a bar. I don't know though. This is where I saw all the magnet people yesterday, a couple days ago.
冰箱店马上，冰箱店10块钱一个，冰箱店10块钱一个。
And then there's some like road blade things that attach to your shoes that are cruising around here. I thought that was kind of cool, because I'd like to do that on like with fire, because it feels like ice skating or something. Everybody's always taking pictures in front of this. Is this super famous or something?
I think so. I think it's a historical place, but I actually have no idea. Let me ask the AI.
I think I walked through here on Friday night, and it was like probably double this many people.
It was double?
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least
It's
double.
the most busy. It was the Chicago art style, that building. It was built around 1929 by a British Jewish guy. Yeah. I think now it's so crazy, like so much food. So much food. Oh, it's another chocolate museum. Yeah. This is
Oh, I went in there. That's the one where the guy with the comb was combing somebody's hair with like a $600 comb.
oh wow.
I had to stop and do the math because I was like, what is going on here? I think it was solid silver.
Yeah, it's a silver.
I don't know, but I feel like I know that guy.
Really iconic China
Oh, that's the thing I was just talking about.
Ah. I don't understand. You want those on fire? Ah.
Well, I would wear them and then do fire.
Ah.
Just looking at them though, I feel like because they're just plastic and I'm 210 pounds, that'll probably just break. Like those guys, those people are all pretty small.
Okay, I'm tired. Feel sleepy now. That building is really like a UFO.
They got UFOs inside?
The tall building, I think, is really like UFO.
Oh, that over there?
Yeah.
Looks like the building in Seattle. Seattle, Washington.
Wow. Oh, that is a Turkey restaurant there. Have you been to Turkey? Those country?
Uh-uh. Eventually, I'd like to be able to see all of the places, but in the more immediate future, I'm into tropical places because I already live where it's cold and ugly. So I like to go where it's not. The only places I've been where it's cold is now China, Hong Kong, and South Korea.
You mean the cold?
Yeah, I didn't know it was going to be cold when I went to South Korea the first time.
Ah.
It was just the cheapest flight from Thailand. I had like an extra week that I needed to kill, and my visa ran out in Thailand, so I was like, well, I just opened up Google and like found the cheapest flight to wherever. I did no research whatsoever, and I just went there in shorts and like a cut-off shirt.
Shit.
Oh my God, I thought I was gonna die.
Shit.
People are looking at me like I'm crazy, trying to get to my hotel room. I'm in the subway, freezing to death.
No way.
I like put on all the clothes I had, but they all had like cut sides, so it was not,
Shit.
it's not helping me.
This weird guy.
I definitely looked weird then. No research, no planning, just go.
That's what you get.
Yep.
When you have no research.
Same thing happened with Hong Kong. It was like literally the same thing the next year. It was just like someplace else to go.
Have you walked down there as well?
I don't know.
We're gonna have a walk down. I think later I'm gonna go home. I'm tired.
Yeah, I'll still have to pack too.
You can go there. Those dolls now are so popular.
Like those little ball things, is that what that is?
Man,
Like
I thought
up
that
there?
doll. Just that doll.
'Cause I went to like this little mall near where my hotel is, and there's just tons of machines with like little balls with figures in them. Obviously, that's popular or something because there's so many.
Yeah. Also, it's because you don't know what you get.
Mm.
So it's like a
Collect
blind
them.
choosing. So your 5-day trip in China is almost finished.
It happened too fast.
How you feel?
It happened too fast. That's how I feel. At least I know I'm going to someplace I'm looking forward to next, so that doesn't. It's like doesn't make it feel so bad.
Yeah. Now you know and you have experience.
But this is one place I could definitely see myself coming in. Hong Kong I didn't like as much. I
Why?
had an okay time. Again, the poor planning and freezing this, but everything was really expensive. I got really sick because my hotel room was full of mold,
Oh shit.
and I didn't catch on to it until like the third day, and they wouldn't let me switch rooms.
Damn. No.
I ended up in the hospital when I got home, actually.
What?
My nose started bleeding on the last day there, and it didn't stop for like 2.5 days.
Shit. That's not good.
Yeah, I was
And next
really
time
sick.
come to China, you should go some like that place Avanta City, Avanta town. It's really beautiful.
I'd like to try
nature.
Beijing as well, I think,
Oh,
as
yeah.
far as cities are concerned.
The Great Wall.
Yeah. The Great Wall of Tartaria.
Or Xi'an, you know, the biggest. The king died and they have the biggest. Uh, he died so sad, but he brings so many things with him.
Mm.
He's really, really big.
Have you,
What's that?
have you ever heard the theory about the Great Wall of China being opposite of what we're told, that all the posts that are like meant to, be there to fend people off and shoot people off are on the opposite side of, so that's why I said Great Wall of Tartaria, because it was supposed to be like a separation between China and Tartaria to keep whatever was in Tartaria out of China, as opposed to the other way around.
I don't know.
I don't know. One of those reels you see and it gives you too much information in 10 seconds.
It's a chocolate.
Oh my god, is that Chocolate House? What the hell? All chocolate. This place is crazy with the chocolate here. Look at the detail in this chocolate buildings. People have scratched it. I love the way it smells.
你好，看一下什么需要的？他说可以混装的，各种口味的都有啊。我们家是巧克力口味最多的店，都可以混装啊。巧克力冰淇淋城市伴手礼里面看一下，纯手工巧克力冰淇淋城市伴手礼里面看一下，纯手工巧克力冰淇淋城市伴手礼里面看一下。
What is that thing yelling right now?
It's all souvenir. Come to see. Come to the shop.
Oh, I think I remember this.
Korean barbecue.
That's my favorite thing to get in Philippines. I looked it up here and it's like $25, $40 a person depending where you go.
Yeah,
Philippines, it's like $6 or $8.
I know, right? Shanghai is really expensive. Shanghai.
That'll be one of my first meals in Thailand. It's called mugata there, though. It's similar, but it's all raw. You pick what you want.
Yum, yum, yum. Yeah, that's similar food. Cheeseburger. Oh, there. Eh? 太平洋. Normally here the hot pot in the city center. Normally they open till because you are so short here. Otherwise, I will take you to the hot pot. The hot pot. There's a brand of hot pot. They're famous of their service. They're so good at service. Hello. No, like while you are waiting, they will give you a snack. They will give you a pedicure. You can even be like, "Do you want a pedicure? Hand cream, or anything." Or you can forward with little people forward into a bird, so maybe one bird can be a cent yuan, just to give you more time. And once you're in the shop, and yeah, they're just so good at everything. They care you, like for the girl who have long hair, they will have the best. Oh, do you want to tie your hair? They're famous by that. The last time I took two foreigner friends to there, they are so shocked. They got a pedicure. Even the guy got a hand cream, the pedicure, everything. They take care of it. Wow, this dragon is so crazy.
Yeah. I walked through that one too.
Yeah.